Hi again, Robert here from Simplifying Perspective. This tutorial will show you how to take the information we talked about in the last video and turn it into the starting point for drawing in perspective. We left off here with an image of the viewer standing on the ground plane, looking straight ahead into the picture plane. Hopefully, seeing things this way helped you make some sense as to how all of this works. It's just not how the viewer sees things. The viewer sees things like this. He looks straight ahead through the picture plane at his subject matter. This is what he sees, and it shows the specific point of view that's used in our drawing. Remember, we're trying to control height, viewing angle, and distance. We have height represented because we have a horizon line. Because he's not looking either up high or down low, we know he's looking straight ahead. There's just one thing missing. There's nothing that tells us how far he is from the picture plane. While we can get a better idea of how far away he is from the picture plane by looking at things from above, we lose the ability to show height. This problem is solved in a really smart way. Imagine the line of sight as, say, a 10-foot long piece of string taped to the wall at the center of vision. Imagine the other end right at the viewer's eye, the station point. If you were to drop the string from the station point and let it fall, remember it's still connected to the center of vision, it would swing down and land on the picture plane. But guess what? That piece of string is still 10 feet long. We've just transferred our specific distance from the picture plane onto the picture plane. Now we have everything we need to work in perspective. We have a horizon line to represent height. We already know that our viewer is looking straight ahead, so that takes care of his viewing angle. Now that we've transferred the station point onto the picture plane, we've taken care of distance. We now have the three measurements that cement our viewer in place. We're able to draw things in the unique way he'll see them. Even though we haven't talked about this yet, I thought you should know that with a little more work, you can get very specific with all of this. You probably won't need to do this all of the time, but if you ever needed to draw someone with, say, an eye level of 6 feet standing 14 feet away from the picture plane, you can, and it's pretty easy. Now that we've gone over what seeing looks like, we'll use the next tutorial to give our viewers something to look at. I'll see you then.